Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to read the next chapter of The Secret of Zygarde. Chapter 2. Yes, Lysander yelled from high on Prison Tower. Zygarde is a legendary Pokemon who watches over the world and punishes those who dare to disrupt its order. It is time for this world to start over again. Ash tried to make sense of it all. Below, there were now not just one, but two Zygarde in 50% form, and they were facing off. One was black and red, the other was black and green. The same green as Bonnie's beloved Squishy. Was Squishy really a legendary Zygarde? Even though he had seen it transform, Ash could hardly believe it. Now Ash understood why Team Flare had been tracking Squishy. They knew its potential power. The red Zygarde was full of anger and wreaking havoc. Ash realized Team Flare must have control of it. But how had Lysander and Team Flare taken over the legendary Pokemon and fueled it with such anger? The two Zygardes were preparing for battle. Would the Squishy Zygarde be able to stop Team Flare's Zygarde? The two giant order Pokemon reared up, screeching and emitting low, rumbling growls. Soon enough, this new Zygarde will come around to Team Flare's way of thinking. Then it, too, will turn red with rage, Lysander stated, sure of himself. No, you're wrong, Ash insisted. Squishy would never think like that. Ash thought back to how Bonnie first met Squishy and how the tiny Pokemon had traveled with them as their trusted friend. Ash turned to Alan. What's going on with all this, Alan? Say something. While Clement and the others battled the scientists from Team Flare, Bonnie was doing her best to appeal both Squishy and the other Zygarde. It appeared that the green Squishy Zygarde was trying to communicate with the red Zygarde using telepathy, but no one could understand what it might be saying. No matter what the green Zygarde did, the red Zygarde stayed under Team Flare's control. Fines continued to grow all around the city as the two Zygardes hissed at each other and the sky crackled with bolts of red energy. Almost all the people had fled, trying to find safety. Oh, Squishy! Bonnie cried. She would do anything to help Squishy, but she couldn't even tell if it could hear her. The Zygarde reared their massive heads and exchanged spine-chilling mechanical screeches. All at once, the green Zygarde lashed out, barreling forward. It slammed the red Zygarde into a row of buildings with a crash. A cloud of dust filled the air. Squishy, no! Bonnie yelled. She knew that Squishy would want to stop the evil plans of Lysander and Team Flare, but she didn't want to see more destruction. Squishy, Bonnie repeated, hoping her friend could sense her support. Then she turned to look at the red Zygarde. Please, Zygarde, listen to what Squishy's telling you. Please. Nearby, while Clement, Serena, and Blaziken Mask were still exchanging attacks with Team Flare, two friends joined their crew. Professor Sycamore! Marin! Serena called out with relief. Clement was happy to know his friends were safe, but he knew that he had to take back Prison Tower and the Lumiose Gym in order to stop Team Flare's control of the city. Clembot, as always, was close by Clement's side, and Clement was going all out, battling with Luxray, Chespin, Bunnelby, and more of his trusted Pokemon. Attacks of Wild Charge, Pin Missile, and Mud Shot blazed at Team Flare. Use Flamethrower, Blaziken Mask directed. With a thrust of its talons, Mega Blaziken shot a wave of fire at their opponents. The pesky Team Flare scientists were not giving up without a fight. Team Flare battled with Trotogen and Liepard. The Liepard prowled along the top of the rubble and blasted the young trainer's Pokemon with Shadow Claw and Dark Pulse. While the battle raged on, Serena went to see if Marin was okay. "Have you seen Alan or Ash?" Marin asked. "They said they were coming to Prison Tower." "No, I haven't seen them yet," Serena confessed. "But you don't have to worry about Alan and Ash. They are both strong." Marin nodded, but her body shivered with concern. "I'm still so worried about Chespy, too." Serena took a deep breath. Chespy was the nickname of Marin's first Pokemon, a Chespin. Professor Sycamore had given her Chespy when she first started on her Pokemon journey. Serena knew that Marin's Chespy had not woken up for some time. It had been in a deep sleep that no one understood. Serena also remembered that Marin had trusted the scientists at Lysander Labs to look after the sleeping Chespy, to help learn what was wrong, but they had just discovered that those same scientists were members of the evil Team Flare. Marin had reason to be concerned. Chespy might be in danger. "Marin? Chespy's still at Lysander Labs, right?" Serena asked, reaching out for her friend's hand. "Right," Marin said. "Clement?" Serena called. Even though he was engaged in battle, Clement understood exactly what Serena was asking. She wanted to get Chespy out of Lysander Labs. "Of course you should go," Clement called to her. "Don't worry, we can handle everything around here. Take care of Marin and Chespy." Clement was determined to gain access to his old gym, but he would have to beat Team Flare first. "Marin, let's go," Serena said. "Chespy needs us." Professor Sycamore agreed to go with them. Lysander Labs was all the way on the other side of the city, and the streets were full of danger. Team Flare's Liepard zapped a purple pulse directly at Professor Sycamore's feet. "Blaziken Mask, take care of this," the professor called out as he darted away. Not far away, the two Zygarde were still lashing out at each other. Blooming clouds of dust and smoke rose all over the city. The legendary Pokemon left a path of destruction with every attack. "Squishy," Bonnie whispered, believing that her friend could hear her. "Squishy, I hope the other Zygarde listens to your heart."